Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Hocus Pocus. When we last left off, we went through the introductory controls and backstory, and did the first level, which is effectively a tutorial of sorts. Now, the game itself begins, and poor Hocus is probably regretting going to all this trouble to get in the Council of Wizards, because it seems like Terexin and the others are basically using him to deal with all the problems that they don't want to deal with themselves. So, looks like it's up to you, Hocus. Let's go. As I was saying before, it's not me that's particularly good at this game. It's actually, my brother was better at this game than I was. And also, suddenly a million monsters out of nowhere. That's going to be particularly difficult to deal with, I think. They are not going to move anywhere. Ah, you're going to move. That probably wasn't a smart idea from you. Also, this is like one of their castles, correct? And look at all of the stuff that's in it. Look at all of it! There's loads of them! You can't get the key from here, you have to do a big diversion to get the key. So my brother was actually better at this game than I was. My brother, all of us actually played games to a lesser extent. Well, they actually teleport away and then back, I forgot about that. They're not always there. If you go away from the screen, some of them will just reappear, which I'm going to use to my advantage. To zap some of them, like that. There we go. Goodbye, monsters! Basically, as far as I remember, there are a few types of monsters, much like how many other RPG games were at the time. Either developed by other people or developed by themselves. While the graphics for various sets of levels were different, for the most part you found very similar things in every single one, but I could be wrong. Also, here's a platform, and there's my platforming skills. Not as good as they used to be. They weren't that good to begin with. It has been a long time since I've actually played Hocus Pocus. As I said, it was something I played when I was younger, quite a bit. Because back then, didn't have access to too many games, so I tended to just play whatever we had, and Hocus Pocus was one of those things. Also, we are now up here, which gives us access to all this healing stuff, and this key. We're going to be going to do the thing with the key first, which actually just has a lot of treasure and a crystal, which now makes me actually want to continue exploring left up there and see what actually is there. The graphics of this game I actually quite like. They're quite nice and simple in design, but that gives them a sort of clear crispness that I appreciate. Plus the game isn't that complicated. Do I go through here? Yes, I do. To get treasure! Because treasure is always worth walking into lava. I think Hocus is definitely regretting his decisions. In fact, you have to go this way, in one form or another, to get that. We're gonna get... Yep, we were gonna get attacked there. That was something that I predicted there. I didn't remember that. Oh, but here, didn't remember so much. It's only level 2, and I'm already on 40% health. There's more of you. I'm not sure what these monsters are meant to be, but they rain lightning from the sky, which is not good. Also, yes, I am having to press Alt every single time I want to fire. See, if I hold down Alt here, he just points with an accusing finger at everyone. You are like battling! But, yeah, you need to press Alt every time. There is a power-up that just lets you rapid fire to ridiculous extremes. I do not have that power-up yet. Do I want to go this way? Yes, I do. Why? Because now there's a platform, and now my going that way seems entirely pointless. Because now, I bet we could have got here without walking through lava. Probably. Probably. You never know. Maybe we had to go through lava. I doubt that. The game isn't that mean. Not yet, anyway. There is certainly a puzzle element to it later. Certainly a puzzle element to Hocus Pocus later. But right now it's being quite generous. Here's another crystal. Ah, and lava. And lava. And lava. And monsters. Oh man, I'm on 10% health. And I'm dead. That's because I fell into lava and went through the level in an entirely peculiar way. Let's load. Oh, actually, it's kept my score from before. That's handy. Now this time we know to go this way and get that. Yep, it's going to be one of those kind of games. There's only so much I can do with what I've got. My platforming skills being what I have. And I'm not the best at platforming. They do not like to move too far away when I'm here. So let's move away and take advantage of the fact that they might despawn. Despawn, if you would, sir! I'll take a few hits, just to get rid of them. Okay, let's try this again, with less jumping into lava, as there is an easy way to deal with most of these people. Ah, and not spikes. That was silly. The spikes hurt you less than the lava does. But the lava still hurts you. And so do the spikes. It's really dangerous actually to fight these from beneath them. Really dangerous. Also remember, every single time we go on one of these, more of these lizards. Fire-breathing lizards at that. They're dangerous. Either that or they're firing spells, which means they're spell-flinging wizards, which are even worse. Here we go. Okay, this time, we don't need to go via the lava. Let's instead go this way. Which seems, actually, to be making more sense. Oh yeah, this seems to be making a lot more sense than going the way of the lava. The way that ensures that I don't lose all of my health to burning, molten rock. However, there's an opportunity to head down there. I wonder if that was the right... Hello? That's either a trap, or it's a place with lots of treasure. I'm gonna go with lots of treasure. Look at all those cups! How on... Oh! And monsters! How on earth is Hocus gonna get all this out? I mean, never mind the fact that he's going to be on the Council Wizards. He's going to be rich beyond his wildest dreams. You can imagine Terexin going, "Did you remove all of the golden cups and all of our worldly possessions from these castles before Hocus went in?" The other wizards are like, "No." Terexin's just there in his study, pulling his hair out as Hocus is pulling a Wolfenstein 3D and taking 70 million tons of treasure out with him after every single level. Hello.
I hope you found the secret treasure room containing the golden goblets. You should have found it by now.
I already did find it. Zap to you. There are inevitably going to be monsters here. Inevitably. I wonder if, out of curiosity, if you fall down this hole... Ah, you do. You fall down that hole to get there. Also, I want to climb up. For no other reason than there's stuff up here. There's also probably... Yep. Stuff for me to collect. Probably one of the crystals. They are zapping so much lightning. I think you do get access to different spells, but only in finite quantities. There we go. Another crystal. There is no fall damage. Our character Hocus literally has the capability to fall down an entire mountain and not get hurt. Which is handy. Things are going to spawn on us, aren't they? Oh no. Secrets. Also, why would you not pull that switch there? That's a question. I wonder if some people literally would not do that. They think, oh, I'm not going to pull that. There will be traps. I'm pretty sure I remember that some of the switches later are traps. That's very apogee as well. Although I didn't even know in the time that Moonlight Software made it. I mean, this game is now 21 years old. That's a long time. And to think when I got it, it wasn't new really when I got it per se. But actually, now that I think about it, it can't have been that old when I got it. And now here we get to the point where we can go here. This... Oh! About to fall in the lava there. To go here this way without actually falling into lava and dying. So yeah, it can't have been actually that old. I mean, around this time I also got a copy of Amber Star, which I ended up not doing anything with, because back then actually Amber Star confused me. I wasn't particularly good at dealing with that game, so I ended up not playing it. I'm actually regretting that now. I wish I'd given Amber Star the chance it deserved back then. See, now you go this way, And now it pulls this instead of... Did I actually ever go the correct way through this level? I'm not starting to think. My first logic was, I'm going to go through the lava. Whose first logic in any platforming game is clearly you must just walk through lava to get through this section? I'm not sure who would ever think that's a good idea. Oh, and there we go. Gotta remember that from last time. There we go. There will be more monsters. In the Corridor of Skulls! Happy and joyous music in the Corridor of Skulls. Giant skulls. Look at how giant those are. They're massive. Also, the flying monsters are always the annoying ones in this game, as I recall. Here we go, and the final crystal. For escape! Now, every couple of levels, the scenery will change. We got all the treasure there, I might add. But I'm not sure if it's level 3 where it changes. Yes, it is. Level 3, it changes. This is a really cool design for a level. And yet, massive window once again. The monsters have changed. Although these are basically exactly the same as the mushrooms. They just look different. And these are the destructible terrain for this one. Also, why would you hide gems in this? And where am I? And how did I get here? Wizard did it. Probably the best logic I'm going to get. Also, considering that there is going to be more treasure in here, why don't I just keep doing this? Because... I'm going to have to pull both of them, aren't I, to get access to that crystal. Okay. Let's see if I can do that. Oh. Okay, these ones fire sideways. That's actually more annoying than the ones who fire directly down.
These switches must be set to the correct combination before anything will happen, and I'm not going to tell you it. But it's not that. No, you're getting it entirely wrong. Oh, looks like you figured it out. You got lucky there.
Zap to you, sir! And now I get the second one by doing that. There are 7 crystals we need on this level. 7! That's a lot of crystals. Do they have any particular value apart from just being the magical MacGuffin to finish each level? I'm not sure. Also, look at that! Admittedly, we're in a slightly more evil castle now. Ah, not open that. Do I really want to open that? That's question number 1. The fact that I have opened it... Ow. Well, there's plenty of health earlier. I can go get that. There's a lot of loot here. Really not sure if I want to actually... Oh, and more of you! I'm not sure what to call you. Although you are oh, hello! You are charging at me with intent to kill. Or at the very least ram into me and cost me health. And more of you. There's a lot of you. Fortunately, you are now dead. How much more treasure is there in this corridor? A lot, it would seem. And still tapping Alt a lot. However, we are on level 3. I don't remember how many levels there are for every chapter. It looks like not more than 9, purely because of the numbers. And if you see there's no room for a second number there, memory serves there can't be more than 9 per chapter. Would make sense. Ah, now I can fire even faster! And we've reached the end of the level that way. So, when we come back, folks, Hocus is going to finish doing his brisk jog over to this hole, and then we shall see what this hole in the ground offers, apart from potentially a spiky and or lava-based demise. It'll be a tragic end to Hocus's efforts.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but he fell into that obvious lava pit. I really should have warned him about that. Well, but it just appeared, just been like, warning, here is the giant pit of lava death, but oh well, I'm sure someone else will come and deal with all our problems. Oh, Alakazam! How nice to see you! Yes, do come here. This way. Yes, you'll just go into there and solve all of our problems for us. And Hocus, never heard of him. Don't know where he went at all. Heard he got into a bit of hot mother! Oh, sorry, that's just a wizard joke there. Seriously, stop asking about Hocus. Stop.
So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.
Zap, zap. Zap.